Hello there. Here I am, a little bit sweaty with my Sunday or Saturday weekend attire that I don't mind getting dirty. And what I'm going to talk about today is my quest to be um, more clutter-free. Um, to say I want to be clutter-free is to say I want to be a perfect mother, and there's no such thing. So, I just got back from camping a couple weeks ago, and one of the relaxing things about camping is you don't have a ton of stuff around you. You're not having to clean stuff, put it away, move it around. Um, I read this book by Peter Walsh. Um, Does the clutter make my butt look fat? And his, I guess, theory is that what does your clutter say about you? And also, it's just one more thing to drive you crazy or else distract you from things you'd be better off doing. And I'm just about sick and tired of belongings everywhere. And I could ignore it when I was pretty much overworking. Had a 3/4 time job plus consulting on the side, so I was busy on the weekends and nights. And now that the girls, my three daughters, are quite independent of me, and I'm working part-time, so I have Thursday afternoons and Fridays off. I started looking around the house and I thought, oh my God, my mother is right. I have too much stuff. And I know it bugs her because she's a bit of a cleanie and easily overstimulated. But now that I look around, it started to really get to me. So I don't want to clean all this stuff. Most of the time I give stuff away. I get a lot of stuff at thrift stores, which I'm trying to cure myself of that habit. I might have mentioned that before. And so I am selling some stuff for very teeny prices on Craigslist, like $5 for this, $10 for that, just to make a bit of money to pay for this tent trailer project. But I'm just going to give you a walk around. This behind me is a staging area for stuff I'm trying to sell. Um, Cat's taken to the hockey pants on the floor. Uh, there's no rhyme or reason where a cat will lay, but maybe they smell of me, which is a little bit nasty to think of. I did play hockey um, more in my 40s and when I was young. So I started with my laundry room and actually painted it at the same time as moving stuff around. And it doesn't look uncluttered because that would be unrealistic, but decided to put all my suitcases up top of the freezer so that they're there. They took up a lot of room in the storage room, and got things looking a little bit better behind me. You can actually see a little bit of wall space and floor space. That's what I'm after. I kind of got rid of some. I want to get rid of more furniture, and behind me is my family room. And as nice as it is, well, how do I point this thing? Uh, there's something on every single surface. Actually, more than something. And visually, it's just too much. Kitchen, perfectly nice kitchen. There's always one door open at least, and there's nowhere for the eye to rest. There's nowhere to just look and just kind of take it easy, not have to be processing what you see. I've started in the basement, and it's a little shocking for those of you who aren't used to clutter. Um, Things always get messier before they get cleaner. And I lost myself there. Okay, so we have an inordinate supply of things like old quilts. I emptied this. Gosh, this could be the ugliest, saddest video around. This is a storage room, and there's a mishmash of old clothes, old paperwork. You know, in the days when we actually looked at how to do something with something we'd saved. I'm a bit compulsive buying frames. Never quite get around to hanging pictures. So here's my art supplies. I'm a bit of a crafter, but I hate that term. It sounds like you make a bunch of useless stuff, and I like to think that what I make is useful. So anyway, there's all this, where am I? Yeah, all this here, cripes. It's probably how to do different kinds of hems, something I took notes on in grade 6. I'm now 51, that sort of thing. My daughter moved out when she was 16 for a few months. I won't go into what that was all about, but there's some stuff of hers packed away. She doesn't remember it, but she probably thinks it's fabulous. I have a whole cupboard in there, let's see, dedicated to Halloween, and it's all shit. It's all beat up, crappy, shitty stuff. Now, here's, this doesn't say much about my parenting, but here's the beer pong room behind me. It used to be my office. And you can see a nice table there, and there's a whole bunch of bookshelves full of every book I ever thought I'd read. And you know what? I've taken about 4 boxes of books out of here already, and it's still, you know what? The concept of having surfaces that you can let your gaze go across and they don't, all the belongings don't scream out at you, like read me, do me, whatever, is a relief. Now, this room used to be nice till yesterday, and I went through the hockey stuff. Now, you can see behind me, there's a fair bit of hockey gear, because my kids have played since they were 6. My husband and I took lessons. I played, and I also played goalie, so then there's a whole nother aspect of that. And so I'm trying to sell it all for really tiny prices, just to feel like I can get rid of it in good conscience. Whole bunch of blankets and quilts, and they just get strewn around everywhere. Kids have friends that sleep over, but I'm just kind of sick of it. And when do you get rid of videos? When you don't have a video machine? I don't have a video machine, but I have a bunch of videos. And so I would like to invite everyone to do this as well in their own home. If you feel like you can't look at in any direction without having things speaking to you, and your mind isn't at peace, then maybe it's time to get rid of some things. And I think I've got the right mindset now. I think I could go to the library if I needed something to read. I actually enjoy buying books. I don't want to read something extremely dated, and I mean, I read Wuthering Heights, which is obviously dated, but I don't want to read like some kind of crap from the 70s. I'm over that period of time where people were suddenly, I don't know, introspective, navel gazing, whatnot. So that's what I'm doing. Oop, I thought I lost myself again. I haven't talked a while about my weight loss and surgery and so on. Um, so I'll have to do a video of that. I'll dress a little nicer, put on some makeup, maybe not have the whole sweaty hair look. So I will keep you posted on how much stuff I get out of this house and make it calmer. My middle daughter kind of inspired me by, um, you can call it inspiration. My inspiration was my daughter saying, I can't stand this house, it's stressing me out. So she doesn't like clutter either. I am a person who perpetuates clutter. I create it in this house. I take sole responsibility. So she's first year university, wants to go into med school, so she's got to really do well in these courses because they're the prerequisites for her application. So if that isn't enough inspiration, then I don't know what's wrong with me. So anyway, I've made, just for the record, I've made about um, $290 so far since last weekend, selling just random shit in my house for 5, 10, $20. It seems to add up. There's a few higher items, but mostly just, someone like myself looking for paper, looking for some deal on something they don't need, and here I am. I got the goods. So I will talk to you later. I hope you enjoy a tour of my cluttered house and it makes you feel better about your house.